Last time on Sonic CD.
I can't remember the name of it. I did not want to travel there. I didn't want to travel to the past. How do I get out of here? Let's restart. Oh, I have to start in the past? But I didn't want to. I want to go to the future. Will dying take me back?
Today's lesson? Keep trying to time travel, Zen. No, seriously, why were you trying to back out of it? What the hell is wrong with you?
Time travel is scary.
Alrighty. Okay, stretch. Hello, everybody. I'm Zenith Warrior Princess, the cutest of ghost buns, and welcome back to Bun Plays, where I continue to add numerous games into the Haunted Gaming Library. And before we begin today, I have to make an apology. I would like to issue an apology because last time we had a little bit of an audio gaffe. I recently moved in between the Sonic 2 and the Sonic CD Bun Plays. So I thought I had it all set, but then we're having issues with audio monitoring where I could, I need to be able to hear the game while I play the game. And hi, Kana. Kana says hi. But I need to be able to hear the game to play the game. And it's like, okay, we're having issues. I called up my tech repair people, Nick. I love you, Nick. And Kana. Kana is my second in command here. Hi, Kana. She's currently meowing at me fiercely. She's like, why are you doing this show right now? Come on. So I called up Nick and we went through everything and we fiddled with it and we couldn't get it to work, and I just hit a button and it finally worked. But the thing is, I forgot to set the audio monitoring to be audio monitoring and output. So essentially, I could hear it, but the game audio was not coming through. So I apologize. Thankfully, Tifa has worked her editing magic. We love you, Tifa. Kana loves you. Kana says you did a great job. But with that being said, Bunny is sorry. I did a sample this time. I figured it out. And it won't happen again. As penance, Bunny has decided that she is going to go through and grind for more coins as punishment. I have 50 coins that I'm going to need because I have to get those UFOs, and apparently they're really hard, and Kana's not helping. She's making things harder for me. I love her to pieces, but she is. In any case, back to coin grinding footage, this time with sound. Go, Tifa, go. Alright, with all that coin grinding out of the way, let us go to Kana. Not to Kana. Alright, let's try that again. Alrighty, with all of that coin grinding out of the way, let us go to the whiteboard of things that Phil said that I should inform you of. Things that Zenith got wrong last time. And yes, it's a very long title, but it's very pithy. So, the first thing that Phil pointed out was that Amy's tarot cards were added into the new opening cutscene for Origins that I saw as a nod to the Japanese manual's mention of them, which I did notice, I just didn't point it out because I thought it was obvious. It also foreshadows through the final cards that she draws how she will both be in a dangerous situation, being kidnapped by Metal Sonic, while also having a knight in shining armor in the form of Sonic. And I gotta admit, I really love that opening cutscene, although the thing that I really love about it is, you can do anything or Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is amazing, it's a great song, but I'm sorry, I'm all in for Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. Toot Toot Sonic Warrior, Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. Like, it is a really good song. The next thing that he pointed out was that small thing about the Super Peel Out, while it is faster than the Spin Dash, it also leaves you completely open to attack. So the best thing to do after having used it is to press down and roll into a ball after a bit. Now, the interesting thing that I personally noticed as I was grinding for coins in Sonic 2 is, I tried the jump dash, I think it's called, or the drop dash. Yeah, I tried out the drop dash again, and I tried the spin dash, and I tried the super peel out. And I think the super peel out is my current favorite. My problem with the drop dash is that it has this wind up to it, like you have to jump and you don't really have a lot of control over it. Whereas I feel the spin dash is just much more instantaneous, and then there's a super peel out, which is much faster, and it can get you revved up really quick. So I don't like the drop dash. I don't know why. I tried it in a couple tight spots. Maybe I'll like it more as time goes on, but I just feel like having to press X twice instead of having to press down and revving up, or up and revving, it just doesn't work for me. Like, I prefer the other methods. Now let's talk about time travel. Jumping between the past, present, and future was not an issue, contrary to what I thought in the last part, according to Phil. The big thing it does is open up different parts of the level design that aren't all available depending on the point in time. The main focus in traveling to the past is to destroy the robot generators, but seeing as I'm not going for them this time, they can be mainly seen as an aesthetical change. Now, this is all Phil words. This is Phil's words, but here's my issue. I don't mind the idea of traveling to the past, but what's tripping me up the most about this level design is the verticality of everything. Everything feels less linear designed, and I don't like things being as open as they can be. I like choice, but to an extent. And part of the problem that I'm having with a lot of this design is I'm like being told to go, I'm being taught from Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, I was taught, all right, left to right, go in a straight line, but I keep running into these brick walls, and there's a bunch of, like, pits and things to jump over, and I'm like, okay, well, I know Phil told me you have to go, just go to the right, keep going, but I feel lost because the levels don't feel cohesive to me. So I'm gonna try to time travel some more and see if that actually works this time. Alright, so another thing according to Phil, following from the above point, it's important to put this into perspective. Sonic CD really likes to convey these level themes through this time travel gimmick. The past versions are luscious environments with lots of greenery, showing the peace that they once had in these environments. The present versions are more typical Sonic fare, while also showing a bit of the takeover that Robotnik is planning. Finally, depending on your actions, the future can either be a wonderful utopia or a hellish dystopia. It's brilliant visual storytelling, accompanied by new tracks depending on the time, and I recommend traveling to the past for this reason alone. Okay, Phil. I will time travel some more. I will, I promise, okay? I will time travel. I'm just not used to the gimmick. I will say that it really works for the music. When I travel to the past, the music is different. There's different music, past, present, and future for these landscapes, and I really do like that design. You know what's really getting me? Is the fact that I thought that I would be stuck in the past when I finished the stage, but I went back to the present for no reason, and it just, like, I feel like there should be some indicator where, like, you're not stuck in the past or present or future. I don't know. It's time travel is hard. It's a big wibbly wobbly timey wimey ball, but I've studied time travel a lot, and it just doesn't make sense that we go randomly. We went to the past, but I didn't travel back to the future, so. But I'm still there in the present when I start. My brain, it hurts. Okay. Also, on top of that, Phil says, some fun facts about the time traveling. The final act of every zone will be the future every time. Time travel! What future it is obviously depends on whether you destroy the generators, but if you've gotten all the time stones, then every future from that point onward will be good. All of the past themes are also shared across the Japanese and US soundtracks, since they were hard-coded into the game as opposed to the rest of the soundtrack. Time travel is bullcrap in this. If you just get the time stones, it's automatically a good future. Okay, then what's the point of going back to the past and destroying the generators? Phil is gonna correct me later. As for the special stages, the reason that I was running out of time so quickly is because I kept jumping into the water, and I didn't realize it, but in the special stages, the water makes your time drop super quickly, so it helps tremendously to stay out of the water as much as possible, which, why didn't they tell you this in the game? Like, I don't have the manual, and even though I've been reading parts of it, I'm not going to read it for the special stages, and just tell me in the game. And final thing, I know I've been going on for a little bit, but Phil says that he'll leave off with the note that Sonic CD is an oddball entry, and it revels in it. Like its approach or not, it's fairly consistent with its explorative level design, and as it progresses, you'll find there is a rhythm to it. Like the space is designed to build up speed for time travel, or the space off to the side that's likely where the robot generators will be. This makes or breaks the game for people, which is understandable, but my biggest advice is to try to grow accustomed to the format as best you can. There's fun to be had with the level gimmicks. You just can't go in with the same mindset you would with something like Sonic 2. Okay, that's a lot, I know, but I will say I'm going to try. But part of my mindset is I played Sonic 1 and 2 before this. I expected a more traditional Sonic game, and yes, I know it's more explorative, but it still has like the left to right mentality, and I feel like it could have had a little bit more balancing with that. But you know what? That's just me. I'm going to grab a sip of my Big Red. Yes, these Let's Plays are fueled by Big Red, not a sponsorship, but could be. Hit me up, Big Red. Because as we all know, Big Red is the fuel of Zenith, the Ghost Bunny. First, I'll take a sip of my Big Red. This has been powered by Big Red. Alright, with all of that being said, it is time once again to dive back into Sonic CD. I promised Phil that I would do better this time, and it's like, I get where Phil's coming from. Phil actually really likes Sonic CD, but I'm just like, there are some of these points where I'm just like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And it's like, when I go into games, I go a different way. But anyway, let's continue with Tidal Tempest. It's Tidal Tempest. Oh. So this is like the Aquatic Ruin Labyrinth Zone. But before I do that, I kind of want to restart, because I want to see, like, there's volcanoes in the background. And after just having played a little bit of Sonic 2, like, the fact that they keep bursting in the background, like, this is really good design. Like, really good, how do you say, visual presentation. I don't know what this is, but okay. Oh, interesting. The music is really engaging, and this is very much like, ow. This is going in with the Labyrinth Zone design, but laid back. Huh. I'm kind of taken aback by this, because this feels much more in line with what I wanted out of Sonic CD. Yes, explorative. Let's go to the future. Alright, I time traveled. Let's go back to the future.
Please, cut!
Okay. And the music is now ominous. Okay, I love this. I may not be a big fan of the time traveling as a gimmick, because I much prefer, you know, going left to right. But I love what it does to the music. Alright. Ah, crap. I don't want to be in the water. There be sharks in the water.
You go in the water, sharks in the water.
Do. I do really love the music, I gotta say. Okay. Nope, we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have. Crap. Let's just keep going to the right. I can't. Okay, let's go to the left.
Right to left, left to right, top to bottom, or bottom to top.
I can't get any speed underwater, so I wanted to go back to the past, but Huh. Huh. Like, part of me is just like, I wanna focus on this music, but another part of me is just like, some of this is interesting ideas. Like, we have these, like, lifts to the past. Crap. I like how he spins when going that way. Okay, so that's the goal ring. I have to restart this because I don't have 50 rings.
Restart it.
But I stay in the future. Ooh, look, free coin. Gimme. 51. And now you can actually hear the sound effects. I feel like the sound design in Sonic CD is just really well done, to where they have this, like, robotic metallic sound to a lot of it. But then you have, like, oh, okay. Then you have the music, which is all chaotic in some aspects, and it was, like, laid back in the present. I just don't quite know where to travel back to the past. You know, I kind of see what Phil's saying here. It's definitely, it is still designed for a left-to-right mentality, but it also, like, has different... Each time zone has a different feel to it. At the same time, I still feel like there are parts where I'm just like, not necessarily I don't know where to go, but like, I just am wondering, like, hey, there seems to be part of this level missing. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. It could just be Phil, though. You never know.
You're on thin ice.
Alright. We got there. Time stone time. Oh, and I do love the Sonic got through Zone 1 music. When we get to Zenith got through Sonic CD, definitely gotta use that music. Don't give me that attitude, Sonic. I'm not gonna be in the water this time, I promise. This time I have an idea of what to do. Alright. I'm not gonna be in the water this time, I promise.
Liar.
It's just, the top, not top-down perspective, but like the camera perspective is just so disorienting sometimes. Again, it does remind me a lot of Sonic R from the brief stint I have played, where it's just like, it does kind of give me motion sickness, not as much as Sonic 1. Sonic 2 special stages kind of gave me that same bit of motion sickness in places. It's not what I call really bad, but like, it's sometimes I'm just like, it turns too fast. Okay, so yeah, your timer really goes down when you're in the water. I get it. But I'm trying to get the UFOs. And I know Phil made fun of me for bringing up Nitrous Oxide because he's a Crash Bandicoot villain, but like, come on, he's the only alien that matters.
Did everybody hear that? What'd she say?
Shadow the Hedgehog's alien is stupid. So we have to bring up an alien that's semi not as stupid. This is not going to be a good run, but also I don't like how you have to be so pixel perfect with every little like jump, and they move so fast. Sonic, you're supposed to be the fastest thing alive. How are you being outrun by spaceships? Phil warned me to get 50 coins for this. I mean, part of it is my penance, but also he warned me, like, hey, you should probably get 50 coins. I don't think 30 will be enough. And at first I was just like, nah, it'll be fine. And now I see what he, now I see what he meant. I'm trying to think of a statement and then something else hits me and I'm like, why are you doing this, Sonic? You know what, Sonic? I want you to open up your own pizzeria instead.
One large mushroom pizza coming right up.
Pizza Tower 2.0. Alright. I'm starting to have an idea of what to do with it, but part of me is just like, I don't want to miss this first one, but also, they have these weird spawn points here. What even are those things that I fell over? Nope, I'm not gonna get it this time. They move so damn quickly, and it's just like, they change the direction in midair, and Sonic can't do that. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just, like, grow wings? I'm a bunny. I'm not a hedgehog. Alright, I gotta really... like, I'm just gonna jump around like a kangaroo. There's 2. 3, actually. Hi, I'm Sonic the kangaroo. My partner's from Australia, so he can tell you where to get a kangaroo.
Crikey!
Ow. I see. Okay. I'm getting a feel for this. I think part of the problem is that, like, I'm not utilizing the level design. Which, to be fair, it's hard to know, like, in the first instance where each individual, like, bit is. But still, I'm gonna try to take a little bit more time to take a look. Okay, there's another one. Come on. Come on, nitrous oxide. I want to race. Okay, that's another one. I'm gonna get this one next. Alright, there we go. I can get half of them. Alright, come on, Sonic. Let's go. Use your chronic. Your dark chronic. I do love this special stages music, though, because at the very least, it's enjoyable to listen to while you're suffering through this. Nope. I think this is not going to be a good run.
Just you wait.
And I know, like, some of them have rings and some of them have speed boosters in them. I believe it's the blue that have the speed boosters, but I'm just going for whatever's closest. And all the speed stuff around the area make me too fast. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. What I need to do is focus on the ones that I know first. I know you're gonna be here. He turned. I really hate how precise you have to be. Because I'm over here and I'm just like, I'm right on top of it, except I'm not. You know what? We need Invader Zim to help us. At least Invader Zim would understand a better route than what we have here.
No, thank you!
Come on. Come on. I'm just gonna use the fans. That seems to be working much better than, like, anything else. What even are those black things? I don't... Oh, I got increased time from that one. Okay. I was right on top of it. I went right through it. But alright. Alright. I know I'm not supposed to be in the water. Alright, I've got it up to 4. There's 1. Come on, Sonic. Let's go, Sonic. Yeah, this is not going to be a successful run, I don't think. Maybe. No, I lost too much in the water. I'm just gonna... Wait, I'm not losing time in this water? So I can be in this water. Okay. Unless that was a glitch. That might have been a glitch. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Come on, let's see. I'm gonna get you. No. Why is there even a time limit in the first place? Like, can't I just destroy all the things? Part of me is like, I don't even know what the aliens are doing here. Maybe they could be helping. Maybe they could be giving the cows something good. I don't know. Maybe they're making tasty burgers. Come on, Sonic. This is why these acts take so long, is because trying to go for the time stones. I could do it regularly if it wasn't for this. Come on, I had that one. Alright, there's 3. It gave me speed issues. Okay, let's focus. Focus. I have time. I just gotta not be in the water. Come on, there's time. Okay, there is time now. There's time. Alright. Just think. Ah, he turned. Ow. Damn it. It looks like there's, like, more UFOs than you need, so maybe I should just go after the blue ones, because those seem to be the ones that give me more time. I don't like how they are able to turn in midair while I'm right behind them. I feel like this is going to be like the Death Egg robot. Like, this is the hardest thing so far in the game. And I've been at this already half an hour. We've only gone through the first stage of Tidal Tempest. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get a little bit motion sick from this. This constantly swiftly tilting planet. Alright, I'm just gonna run and go into the fans. Maybe that'll help. Alright. It's so weird because, like, I like the music. I'm enjoying that part of it. But a lot of this is just so frustrating. I kind of don't want to do it. You know what? You could have your bad future. To whoever designed the time limit of these special stages, I just want to have a word with you. Just want to talk. I have several questions. And if it was Yuji Naka... no, it wasn't Yuji Naka. He was on the Sonic... he was on the American Sonic team. But even still... if... I just want to have a talk about why there's not enough time. Ow, ow, come on. Give me more time. How did I miss that? I keep not seeing the black because it blends in. Every time I get one of the ones with more time, I'm just like, oh, we're good, we're doing good. Like, the rest of them just stop, turn on dimes and move away from me. I don't know how you did this without the retries, guys. I don't know. Tifa, I am very sorry. This is the new Death Egg segment. God. And there's more like this? Because this is only... I think it's only number 5. My God. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a pinball in a cage. Get back on your feet. I believe in this. Believe in the Sonic. Alright, I think I'm starting to get an idea. Yeah. I gotta focus on the fans because those are like the only real surefire way to steady myself. Alright, focus on fans. Focus on fans. I'm a fan of the fan. Ah, I was so close, but I have a pattern down. I'm gonna go out for a little bit longer this session, just simply because of this. This specific time stone has me really steaming mad. Ah! Come on. Ah, I was down to the last one. Why did I want to play this again? Sonic, you're grounded. Go to your room. I may not be your real mom, but go to your room. Okay. We're gonna get this done. This is turning me into an angry video game nerd, I swear. The time is something we don't have here. Oh, you like that, huh? I am the Zenpletionist. You UFOs are nothing. I will destroy you all. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's already been an hour? I went through more than half of my coins on this one stone. Why does water slow down your time anyway? Like, what correlation does it have? Like, I feel like I should just go around the outside and use the fans. I was... so close. Hey, Vegeta. What if we used UFOs? God damn it, Nappa. That's a stupid idea, and you know it. You fool, that'll never work. I'm gonna lose this one. I mess it up in the first few minutes. Like, if you mess it up in the first second... Nope. Maybe this is Back to the Future logic, where they're like, oh, these babies can't go on water unless you have power. But Sonic has power sneakers, so that doesn't even make sense. You got the touch. Sonic the Hedgehog. Apparently this is supposedly the enhanced version that Christian Whitehead made. But I hate to play the original because this is so much crap. So much bullcrap. I haven't been paying too much attention, but I'm wondering is if the blue do the blue UFOs count for the... Yeah, they do. They count for the count. Okay. That's why I don't normally do this in my first run-through, is because it takes so much out of you just to get all these special stages and get them right. My god. This is the true final boss of this Let's Play. And we're not even at the final UFO stage. Nope. Throw me a frickin' bone here. Dang it. I hit that one, though. Like, And now a preview of our Castlevania Let's Play. It's just like me failing over and over again. And every time I'm just like, oh, I'm doing better this time. No, don't get cocky, Zen. Come on. Yes! Holy... What in the fucksicle? How long did that take? But we have 5 time stones. What the fudgesicle? Fuckity shit, man. And I'm down to 9 coins. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Yeah, this is definitely Labyrinth Zone inspired. I definitely like the design of this one a lot more than Collision Chaos. Maybe it was the springs. 0 out of 10, too many springs. But Collision Chaos was not my cup of tea. It had interesting ideas. Oh, secrets! I'm actually finding secrets! But now I gotta be on my A game because I only have 9 coins left. Alright, Sonic, we can do this. Oh, this is cool. I like this idea. Ow. Let's try that again. I was doing good. Ow. And then I got hit. Then I fired and I missed. And I fired and I missed again. Yeah, I think the level design of this one... Bring. The level design of this specific zone is a lot better. Ready? Haha! Gonna take you back to the past. She'd rather have some reduction. Ah, yes, thank God, it's happy again. I prefer happiness. You know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Well, it's all about, like, going back to the past and having good music. Okay, how do I... There we go. Haha! Yeah, I like this zone. I don't like you, though. Fly. I'm guessing this is a potential area for traveling through time. But I really like this soundtrack. I gotta admit, like, this soundtrack kicks so much ass. Oh, that was a robot generator. I did not mean to get that. But then again, I'm not getting all the robo generators this playthrough anyway. That's a gold ring. I need more rings. Give me more rings. I need 50. I had them, and then they were stolen by filthy hobbitses and the bugs. All right, let's restart the level. Inspired, and I like that it takes the labyrinth ideas and it makes them less taxing. To the future. Future. What the shit with that? Did I get crushed? Does that mean that the robot generator is no longer, like, thing? Because it doesn't look like it. Sonic, I don't know. I have been exploring more, Phil. I want you to know this. I like it more than I thought. I think just Collision Chaos is not a good level design. I really don't like it. It's kind of like that Marble Zone. It just has this weird pace to it that I don't like, and it's very samey. Nope. No, sir. I don't like it. Come on. Throw me a freaking bone. I need enough coins and rings to get me through the level. Alright, sir. Thank you, sir. I want to speak with your manager. Will I have enough coins? Let's see. I think so. Yes. Invincibility in a can, yes! Yeah, Phil's right. This is the better labyrinth zone. No, I'm not gonna make it. It's like I get so close and then I lose all my rings. There's so many different pathways, and as a Sonic casual, I know that a lot of people really like branching pathways in Sonic, and I can say that I enjoy that in Sonic 2. But here there's much more verticality, and it plays to that in the exploration. Sometimes it does work, not all the time though, and I feel like that's one of the detriments, is that they do a good job in some areas with like giving us exploration and branching pathways, and other areas is just There we go. I think we have enough rings. Yeah, don't get hit. Mark 2. Haha. I got, ooh, an extra coin. I needed that. Mario would be jealous because Sonic is now all about the coins. Alright, and yeah. I made a good future in Zone 2. Okay, so it still counts, but I didn't mean to do that technically. But I see what Phil's saying is like there's a point to each of that. Oh god, we're gonna need a seizure warning for this. Tifa, massive seizure warning for this episode. I apologize for the colors. Why? The colors! It's like they put Trick cereal into a blender and made it at the horizon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one this time. Alright, let's try this again. I feel like this is at least a little bit better than the last one. Simply because, you know, they're not like all going towards the middle. They're running down a path, of course. But they're not like racing in a small area. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm having an easier time with this one. But my eyes are hurting. Those colors. Ah. Okay, there's 1. 2. And don't go out of my way. If I get it, I get it. But I don't want to screw myself by taking risks. Come on, Zenny. I at least have an idea what I'm doing down to, like, I can get 4 that way. Ow. You just got slapped across the face, my friend. You just got slapped. Yeah, that just happened. I don't like this side of the stage, but it's still a better arena size, I think. It's not all about the fans this time. I feel like I just need to... Yeah, there. There's that one. Nope. Nope. Alright. We can do this. I feel like Tidal Tempest is gonna be like all of this session. Which, to be fair, is not that bad. It's just all of this session is me trying to get time stones. Because I want a good future. Boingy, boingy. There's another one. Okay. Nope. Alright, let's try it again. 3, 2, bun, go. Start. Finish. Ah. Stop turning on a fucking dime. I don't have that level of control, so you shouldn't. There we go. Ow. Alright, let's see if the UFO's here. Yep. Time UFO. It's harder to get the time UFO in this arena. But I must persevere. They run around in circles. So, I have an idea for them. I just need to follow them instead of... There we go. Ah. Ow. At the very least, because they run around in circles, I can focus on their route. There we go. I did it. Woo! Not as bad as the last one, I gotta admit. Like, Phil was saying, oh, 5 and... I think it was like 6 and 7 he was saying were bad, where 5 was worse. We did it! We got 6. But there's 7 of them. Fuck. In any case, for this session, we're just gonna focus on the boss. Oh, I see. So, I see what the left thing is on the... You probably can't see it because the Bun Plays logo is there. But on the bottom left of the screen, there's a little thing that says F on it, so because it's for the future. And then when we went to the past, it was a P with it's a blue P. And present is different. Okay. There are little things that I did not notice. But in any case, this session has gone on longer than I would like it to. This is just Labyrinth Zone's boss all over again. I have to follow him and find him and hit him. Well, lucky for you, I have invincibility in a can. Wait, that's it? That's it? Oh, never mind. Oh, I love that boss music. That gets me every time.
Bubbles?
Bubbles.
My bubbles.
Okay. I like how they bait and switched me with that. They really trolled me thinking that it was going to be like Labyrinth Zone from before. But I think this is actually a brilliantly designed boss, just like the first one. Okay, I'm all for that. That was actually really cool. Bam. Yeah. Sonic got through Zone 3. And we're gonna start with Quartz Quadrant, which, again, the music's brilliant. But one thing that I wanted to bring up, just to start off this segment, is something that I kind of noticed. Aside from the opening, there is no loops in Sonic CD. And I think that's part of what has been really throwing me off, is that, you know, when I think of Sonic, the very first thing I think of is loops. I mean, obviously Sonic 2 has tubes and whatnot, and what the hell? That hit me again. I think it's like this is a mining quarry, but that's really cool. Okay. But yeah, just having a Sonic without the loops is just so weird to me, you know? It's not bad, but it's just like the first thing I think of when it comes to Sonic is corkscrews, loops. I'm gonna need to restart this because I need rings. The fact that, you know, this version of Sonic doesn't have any of that is weird to me, and it does have that amazing opening sequence, but then I'm over here wondering, like, just, I don't know, why do I keep getting hit by that? So it's just like, that's part of why I was a little bit hesitant and confused when it came to Sonic CD, because I wasn't sure what to make out of a Sonic that doesn't have, like, those iconic elements. Okay. Floating rings. I like Quartz Quadrant. It's a weird area, but it's actually really well designed. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough rings. But I'm not going to restart. I'm just going to keep going, and we'll see. Oh, death. That's the first death in a while. I really think that Sonic CD is a different thing. It's like, it's one of those things where I think I was a little bit too harsh on it when I first got to it, but it's like, coming from my perspective, alright? I only knew Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, and there was like left to right gameplay, not as vertical, focusing mostly on going through loops and corkscrews and just, you know, going fast. And this has the fastness for sure, but it's just so different that it just threw me off. But I do like the dynamic nature of the stages, and I do like how this is set up. God damn it. Although, there's way too many spikes in this stage. I will say that much. There's too many spikes. The brochure only said there'd be some spikes. This is a terrible vacation. But, like, I still think that Quartz Quadrant is very well designed. Alright, I'm gonna restart because I'm lost and I lost my rings. This is very much harkening back to Sonic 1 architecture, and does away with some of the staples that Sonic 1 had. So it's like, I wasn't entirely sure, but I am now. I like it. I think it's very good, very interesting. More explorative. My thought process right now is that it's not quite as Sonic 2, but I think it just narrowly edges out Sonic 1, because, you know, it has downsides for sure, but these downsides don't really detract from the product as much as, like, you know, Marble Zone just stopped everything in its tracks. At least with this, even when I'm having issues, I can just be like, okay, I'm trying to go up this thing. Can I? Yeah, I did it. Like, there's a lot more to see and do and find in this game, and so I'm just like, okay, I get this game far more than I get Sonic 1, because Sonic 1 has some really big downsides, if I'm being honest. They're not horrible, but it's like not... I wouldn't outright recommend Sonic 1 to a lot of people. Quartz Quadrant is a weird level. I don't think it's a bad level, but I'm just like, I'm over here like, okay. There's a lot of spikes on the bottom area, but there's also like a lot of... Stop losing my rings. The other thing that I noticed about this, and that I kind of wanted to bring up, is that the dynamic audio of this game kind of reminds me a lot of Bastion, and it's not exactly one-to-one the same thing, because Bastion is more about narration, but the thing I like about the music in this is it's dependent on where you are and where you go, like past, present, future, stuff like that. So I think it's really cool how they utilize that feature. And I'm just like, I kind of want to see Bastion with this kind of like music scheme. Like, I really am a big fan of Bastion. Ooh, tubes! There we go. And I traveled.
Time travel. What?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I've been trying to do for the past minute. Okay. I like this music too. And it's more like stalactites because it's less mind and stuff. Okay. Like, this is a very different feel. It's much better than how Collision Chaos kind of felt like the past and future kind of felt very similar, but that's just me. Tubes. Okay, I love this part of the level. Quartz Quadrant is not my favorite, but probably second favorite so far. Well, we'll go through like when we get. Oh, so these are spikes, advanced spikes. I see. We're not supposed to jump on them. That's why I was having problems before. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, first of all, let's go to the gold ring, because we have 50 rings. Let's get that final time stone. But yeah, like, I just like how dynamic everything is. And, like, you can see when you've gone to the past, when you've gone to the future, the music changes, it reflects it, and we just got another life, another coin. We're gonna be doing good. One thing I did want to discuss, though, when it came to this, motion sickness when it comes to special stages, because I gotta be honest with you, normally, when I play Sonic, I'm fine. In fact, I was a little bit like, okay, I don't know why my dad get motion sickness from this. This isn't so bad. But then, like, when I played the special stages in Sonic 1, I started to really get it because, God, there's a lot that can really make you sick from those special stages. And I'm like, alright, well, Sonic 2 is probably not as bad. And I'm like, okay. But then you get to some of the tube design, and legitimately, I was just like, wait a second. Some of it's better, but I still get, like, this weird motion sickness vibe from, like, the way that you move in the tubes. And I'm like, okay, it's not as bad, but I'm just like, it's weird how that functions. I'm like, okay. And then I get to this special stage, and I'm like, it's not as bad, but then if you have to constantly tilt and turn in the 3D plane, that's when I start getting it. Like, this actually kind of gives me a little bit of motion sickness playing it. It's not like what I would call one-to-one, like, oh my god, it's awful. But it's also not, like, the best thing I've played. And I'm a little bit upset with that because I was getting a little bit of motion sickness last playthrough. Like, when we're going through, like, a lot of this stuff, I was just like, oh my god, I don't know if I can make this because, like, just tilting and turning, and I'm getting a motion sickness. And it was worse in the one where I had to give a seizure warning because of the colors. So I don't know. Is it like just a thing in Sonic where the special stages are just badly motion sickness? Do they have a thing in their contract where they have to give you motion sickness? I don't know. And it's weird for me again because I don't normally get motion sickness from video games, but I get it now. I get it now, Dad. I get it. I understand now. I see what you were saying. So yeah, Sonic CD. It's just this weird blend of, like, to me, and I think this is what I'm eventually going to conclude, is that this feels like what they wanted Sonic 2 to be. This is like an AU Sonic 2. It's not quite Sonic 2. but it's, you know, it's a different team, obviously. But, like, this is kind of what they wanted it to be. With more focus on, you know, exploration and stuff like that. And I much prefer, obviously, Sonic 2. But I think I can definitely see in its design philosophy, like, what CD is trying to go for. I don't know if it entirely succeeds, but it tries its damnedest, and I do applaud it for that. I do think it's better than 1. But, you know, when it comes to stage design, it's not always gripping me, aside from, like, some of the dynamic presentation. And what also really doesn't grip me is the way these special stages are designed in some aspects. And these damn UFOs. And I know a lot of people like, oh, Sonic is very simple. And I'm like, we're on the 3rd game. We already have time travel and aliens. Time travel and aliens in a Sonic game. And this isn't the only time that we're going to have either of those points. It's a normal occurrence. So I'm just like, a lot of people are like, oh, that's Sonic's simple. Sonic's normal. I'm like, I don't know what you're smoking, but Sonic isn't always like this. Alright, where's the time UFO? I need time. Give me time. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna just focus on trying to get the time UFO when I run a little bit low. But let's get this one first. Come on. Come on, Sonic. You can do this. Alright, time UFO's back. I can hear it whenever it appears, which is... I was wondering what the sound was, and I finally figured it out. Because it doesn't tell you, it's just a sound cue that it appeared. It's like it's like a revving up. It's like the DeLorean went back in time, which is okay. I mean, I like Back to the Future, and it feels like a lot of this game is playfully referencing Back to the Future, which okay. And come on, I just need one more. I just need you. No, we don't want any of that. Alright, you appeared. Come on. Time UFO. I have a pattern. I think I'm gonna get this one. Not first try, because I think this is like the second try, but we're doing better this time around. Alright, so I gotta go... Nope. I'm just gonna get the time UFO again. Sometimes it's... crap. But I have a pattern down. It's like, I don't think this one is quite as bad. It just has more water. This one has the most water of any of the special stages. So it's just like, okay. We're gonna focus on not going into the water. 0 out of 10, too much water. Alright, let's try to get you first. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna try to get you, okay. And then we're gonna focus on the next one. The good thing is that I know that the time UFO comes back whenever we have 20 seconds left, which actually is a big help for me, so I can plan around that. Ah, damn it. It moves out of my range whenever I don't want it to. But I know your pattern. I know what you are. I have more time. There is time now. Time. Time UFO. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. Okay. And it gives you quite a bit, which is a godsend, but also you gotta make that time count. So, ready, and bam. Time UFO. Yeah. See, I have it down to a sonic science. Give me time. There we go. Like, I know it can do this as long as need be, but I don't want to keep focusing on either of these. Ah, crap, because I'm running low on time. Nope, I ran out. Okay. It's those two on the corners that are really messing with me. But we can do this. If my name isn't Zenith, the Ghost Bunny Princess, the third Esquire, There we go. So that's what those arrows are specifically for. Initially, I was like, why are the arrows pointing the wrong direction? But they're supposed to help you turn around and get the UFO, like, another shot at getting it. And I think that makes sense. I still don't know why the aliens are here, specifically. Especially if this game is focused on time travel. Is this like the bad future with Eggman? He has, like, aliens doing his bidding? Considering what happens in Shadow the Hedgehog, maybe? Like, maybe this is what happens when he teams up with... I don't know what the name of the alien is. I'm gonna call him Nitrous Oxide, because Nitrous Oxide is a funny alien name. Alright, ready? And... gimme... nope. I see what Phil was saying. This is probably gonna be just as bad as the last one. Special Stages 5 and Special Stage 7 are just not my favorite, but I at least have a pattern for some of the alien movesets. It's just, there's a lot of water, and, like, it just... I still... Why does going in the water get, like... lower my timer? I don't quite understand that design philosophy. Like, I get it as a game mechanic, but I don't get it, like, in-game world. How does that work? Alright, one of you aliens needs to give me throw me a freaking bone here. Okay, there's Speedy Shoes. Come on. Alright, I got you left. Ready? Come on, give me time. There we go. Okay. I was almost gonna lose it that time. There we go. One more. Come on, I had it. Like, that I should have been able to hit that alien. It just... if you're not pixel perfect, it's just such a stupid design thing. Don't look at the pretty colors. I have to kind of, like, stare around the background, because otherwise it gives me a headache. There we go. Okay. Out of the water. Sharks in the water. We have to avoid the water. Okay. It's almost time for the time alien. There we go. I am the master of time and space. There we go. There's another one. 2 more to go. We can do it this time. I believe in the Sonic, who believes in running along the water. Both of these aliens are just so annoying in their positioning. It's like, I know exactly where I need to go, but they move at the last possible second, so I'm just like, okay, gotta turn around. Turning around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my alien. Alright, last one. Ready? I'm gonna get the time alien. I've had enough of these gay aliens. I call them Galians. These are like, you know, have you ever read the book Pygmalion? It's kind of like that. Where they're these weird aliens. I got the time alien, though. You saw that. I got... It gives you less time each time. I know, but it's just... I really don't like the position of that one specific alien that's over the water. They're like little bumper cars sometimes. Like, they bump around the place, and sometimes it's very exceedingly unpredictable when they're gonna turn. It's like if I had an idea specifically. Okay, there's that time alien. Oh, I got it before it appeared. Alright, Speedy Shoes. Get me to the Galian. Yeah, so close. Give me the time stone. I've had enough of your bullshit. Just give it to me. Sonic, why don't you just steal it? We will get this. I ground 50 coins. So I have 50 retries. Let's hope I don't need all of them. Ready, and then I'm gonna jump and go. That's 2. No, stay out of the water, Sonic. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Good sir, I'm gonna have a word to your manager about how you keep slacking off and going into the water to have a smoke break. Oh, that's the hard one I got finally. Alright, and now it's just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go and get the time alien. Okay. And I'll get you. Yeah! That's all of the damn time stones. Eat it. Suck it, buddy. Suck it, Sonic. My god. Not as bad as Stage 5. Stage 5 was the worst for me. Because I think it was just because it was a small arena, and they kept going to the middle of the arena. Got them all. Zenith Bun Buns. Here. You saw it here on the Bun Plays. And now I can enjoy Quartz Quadrant for realsies this time. And I could just run to the past. Let's go to the past. I'm gonna take you back to the past. To talk about games that don't suck ass. Okay, I really like the design of like the springs in the stage and the spinning. And we're back to the past. Yay. Past. I like the past version of Quartz Quadrant more, but in general it's just fun. I want to. Yeah, okay. Okay. I love that design element. It's silly, but it works. Like, it doesn't make sense outside of a video game, but I love it. Take me to the future. Tubes! So many tubes. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Alright, and I've already made it to the goal. See, this game is more fun when you're not going for the time stones. And I automatically made a good future because I got the time stones. So that's automatically there. But it's just like, it's so weird to me. Like, the struggle for getting the time stones takes a lot out of it. But also, when you're not going for the time stones, it's just so much more fun and easier. Granted, ooh, coins. Let's get that coin. When you're just like plowing through the stage, it's a really fun time and like going from the past to the future. But the struggle for the time stones are real, man. I still miss the loops though. Like, I liked the level design. I like certain aspects of it, but like it does seem that there are parts that stop you in your tracks, and there should be loops. So it's hit and miss for me. All right, do we have another pin machine? You're doing a pin machine again? I gotta admit, like, you're kind of reusing your concepts a bit. Okay, no, this is a little bit different. I gotta say, I love the boss music. What am I can't go forward. I'm just trying to not get hit. It's very different. It's like, Sonic, you're very good at running, so I want to put you on a treadmill, and then I'm going to steal your shoes. Maybe if I... Nope, I can't hit it. It's a bomb. Oh, wait. What if I... Nope, I can't do that. Let's try this again. This is the first challenging boss in the game so far. It's one of the more interesting bosses, I find. But I don't quite know how to beat it. God, this music is just... I know I keep bringing it up, but the music's so damn good. This is my favorite soundtrack so far. I love that. Oh, wait, I think I know what I gotta do. I gotta wait till he's in the air. I can't get at him until the machine, like, raises. Damn it. Alright, what am I supposed to do, specifically? I gotta admit, Eggman, like, this is the first time you stumped me. Like, with a boss. Whee! That's it, Eggman, you win. Wait, I can go back. Can I get that? No, I missed it already. Anyway, I think I have to make, like, the residue hit him. Yeah, so in a run, hit him. Or not. Huh. I feel like I'm overthinking this. I feel like someone's gonna see this and be like, Zen, you're really overthinking this one. And I am, I probably am. But you know what? I am a bunny, and my head is empty. Head empty, only bun. Alright, let's try this. Is it gonna wear off? Yeah, it looks like it's hitting him. Is Eggman just an alien? Like, what is this machine, anyway? Unless, maybe I need to have it hit over here? I don't know. I am confused. I mean, he drops bombs. Okay. But I can't hit him. And I can't hit the spikes. Oh, I just have to wait it out? What? I gotta admit, that was interesting, but also, what? Some of these bosses, like, I think they're interesting designed, and I think they're fun to play, but, like, that specific one, I was like, what? Alright, and I think that's where we're gonna stop it, because we got all the time stones, and we finished 2 zones. Quartz Quadrant was actually really quick, so, in any case, I'm Zenith Warrior Princess, the cutest of ghost buns, saying I will see you next time as we get through the last 3 zones of the game, and, you know, finally get through Sonic CD. This is interesting. It's a very different game, and as I go, I keep thinking, like, do I like this? Yes, I do, but it has these really weird downsides. It's like, this isn't a bad game. It is a good game, but I would hesitate to call it great, because Sonic 2 is one I would call great. But it's just like, I keep jamming to the music. I don't really like the special stages that much, but they're better than the other 2. And, you know, and the level design is selectively pretty good, especially when I'm going for the pass, but there's parts that I don't like, and, like, it's weird, but it never gets to the point where, like, Scrap Brain or Marble Zone was for me with Sonic 1. So right now I'm leaning towards it's better than Sonic 1. In any case, I will see you next time, my buns, for the end, when maybe we'll get to see Metal Sonic? Like, where has he been? Like, Robotnik's been everywhere in the game as the boss, but Metal Sonic, who's supposedly the new character, is just nowhere. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. Bye.